planetary fortress. Again, the planetary fortress is a great defensive structure, but the orbital command is so much better for your economy with its ability to call down the mules. Mules harvest so much better than SCVs, but as a Terran, you have to remember to actually use them. He's sitting here at 200 energy. He can call down 4 mules. That's worth, I don't know, 6, 8 SCVs, I don't know the exact number, but it's more than what he's got now. He's only got 13 SCVs. If we look at the income, I'm tripling him in his income, because not only do I have more workers, but also I'm not spending all my time building missile turrets. Now I've got 2 Void Rays this time. Let's see what kind of damage I can do with these guys. Yeah, not some terribly great micro there, just flying them across. I think I just right-clicked on the mini-map and didn't pay attention. I was over here doing something at my base, building up my army. Working on that. Working on that thermal lance, and he's all happy that he shot down one of my Void Rays. And he got the second one with his Thor right there. But that's okay, they did their job. They did some nice damage to him. They're not terribly expensive units. Yeah, 250 minerals, 150 gas can be a lot, but I'm happy with what I got out of them. See, I'm getting a very nice size force here. Now, for a 17-minute force, this isn't that great, but I know what my friend is capable of now. In the first game, I was afraid that he was going to beat me, and I couldn't allow that to happen, and I was very nervous. This time, I was a little more prepared, a little more on my game. I still have a lot to work on macro-wise. If you look here, I'm sitting on almost 2,000 minerals. That's 2,000 minerals worth of something I can do. Be it build more pylons, build more gateways, do more research. This is a perfect time to be using my forge to upgrade my weapons or my armor. If you look at my zealots here, they're still sitting here at 0, 0, 0. If you look at one of his marauders, he's at 1 and 1. Nothing on the Thor yet, but still, he has spent some money on upgrades. And that can be, in a big game, what turns the tide. So at least in that part, he does have an advantage over me. Let's see, his economy, he's sitting on some minerals as well, but obviously less than me because he's harvesting less than me. Bringing up my Colossus. Oh no, I've got some Immortals coming in. I've already got my Colossi built. I need those Immortals to take down that Thor. And we're going to speed up this little macro segment again here. Just building units, nothing really exciting going on here. If we look, he's got some Reapers coming out. Reapers are a really great unit early on in the game. Their ability to jump up and down cliffs is great for harassing your enemy. Of course, I haven't taught him the harassment lesson yet, so the Reapers aren't really going to do much this time around. He finally sends them at my base. Now we are now 20 minutes into the game, and he still doesn't know what I've got going on. So the Reapers come in, and they get wiped out. And he still has not seen a single one of my buildings. So, defensively, I'm doing a great job this game, not letting any nukes come into my base and losing pylons stupidly. So, again, we're going to speed up here, because he doesn't really have much going on. He's just building his little army here. But I want you to look at something, because now my force is moving in. He's coming down, saw, hey, why don't I actually mine these gold minerals correctly this time? But let's look at his force. He has 5 Marauders and a Thor, sitting on 1,700 minerals. What he should be doing right now, and I'm going to pause this for a second before my attack comes in, what can he be doing with those minerals? He can be building more barracks. Barracks cost 150 minerals, costs no gas, so he can save up his gas for more Thors or more Marauders. He can build Marines. Even if a Marine isn't that great of a unit, especially compared to a Marauder or a Thor, it's better than nothing, which is what he has right now. He still didn't take my advice from the first game of building more of those lower tech units before he gets into the higher tech ones, and it's going to cost him again in this game. We are now 21 minutes into the game. Look at my force, and look at his. I don't think this is going to go terribly well for him. Speed up until I move in here, because I left my Colossi at home like an idiot. Finally bringing those big guys in. and we're going to move in. Now I want you to look at the attack I'm doing here. I'm sending my main force up the ramp, still not doing a good job of getting the zealots out front. They're going to get trapped in there again and not be able to charge. And bringing my colossi in from the top. The colossi are able to walk up the cliffs, similar to the reapers with their jetpacks. So my colossi are going to come in this way, take out his buildings, and flank his forces, while my main force comes up the ramp. And also, if you look here, colossi are so tall they count as air units, so missile turrets can target them. Knowing and scouting out his base, I know he has no air defenses here, so this is the perfect place to bring those colossi in. Coming in, taking down that observer again. I always lose the observer when I attack him. And let's see how well his force holds up here. And whoops, note to self, make sure you close any instant messaging apps that are going to minimize your game when somebody tries to send you a picture. What can I say, I'm a noob, but anyway, let's get back to the action. So here he comes with his defending force of not much. And it's not going to take too long to take these guys down. Again, clumped up on the ramp like an idiot. I really should have handled that better. Didn't train blink on my stalkers. I could have blinked to the upper ledge and really gotten all my units up there quicker. But anyway, he really doesn't have anything left. And as he said, he was not ready. Almost 23 minutes into the game, he wasn't ready for an attack. So, what was the main difference in that game? The harassment. I kept him busy, not focusing on his game, focusing on my units, whereas I was able to focus on building my base and raising a larger army than him in the same amount of time. So check back in part 3 to see how he then evolves his gameplay even further.